Generic greetings and welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles once again. As you can see, our empire, kingdom, nation, town, city, other generic location, whatever you would like to call it, is flourishing. It's very, very nice. It's also very well defended because of the extra wall we put in, or rather extra height. We made the wall last episode. Not bad at all. So in this episode, what we need to do is go around and change the defenses. So we need to raise them up a little bit. But now I'm not going to raise them up just one. I know there's a couple of people said at the end of last episode, you know, why are you just going to do one and then cap it off again and then have to redo it? I'm not. I'm going to raise each one up by at least 2. I'm probably going to go for 3. So we're just going to demolish this archer tower, then go over to castle, and then go to castle block and go 1, 2, 3. So these are a total of 5 height, which is quite respectable. It means that we don't then have to come back and redo them all again. You know, if we want to increase the wall anymore. It'll also give us more range. And remember, in the last episode, we had a bit of a problem when it came to the Vikings, because they really did hit en masse. Let's just put that up there. I'm not going to do the next one unless the other one is finished. It's very important that we don't do that. Right, so how are we for resources? Wood's okay, stone's going up, food is fine, money is trending up. Let's run another festival, because why not? Our charcoal is always a little bit low, but it looks like these are alright. It looks like most of these are saying there's enough charcoal, so that's okay. And let's check on that one. Charcoal is 11 of 10, so that's fine, yeah. So in terms of charcoal, we're doing okay. Obviously, a lot of it's been used by the tool maker here, and we do have 15 tools, which is, I must confess, this is a bit precarious. They're stacking those boxes a little bit high for my liking, as you can see. All of that ore just piling up. Yes, it puts me a little bit on edge. That I don't like the fact that it's so tall. Coming along, like, oh, I'm just gonna pick this tool here. The whole thing collapses. Yeah, never a good thing. Look at that, and look at the range of it. Look at the range of that now because of the height. That's excellent. Right, so we're going to go demolish for that. Castle, wall, 1, 2, 3. And again, we will wait until this one's done. So we still got 3 people idle. What can we put them to work on? I don't know. Apparently Viking raiders are coming soon as well, so we will have that very shortly. Vikings invading, and over this corner. Typical. Well, I say typical. Let's just turn on that and turn on that. Even though it doesn't seem to need it, we will turn it on. So there's the Viking raiders, as you can see, and they are shouting now. Oh, there they go. Let's knock off the UI because we can. Whoa! Did you hear that fire? That was pretty good. Yeah, so they are invading. Quite aggressive. The thing with the Viking raiders is that they will essentially go towards the nearest entry point, nearest point of ingress. So that there is an entry point, but it's a barred gate as well. And, oh, that's getting hit. And we've also got this area around there, so they have to walk around. That looks really dodgy, look at that. I don't know where he's trying to go. But the Viking raiders are getting round, I must confess. That's a little bit annoying. There's a lot of them, though. The problem is when they get into the centre. Like this. Look, they're in the centre now. They're just running around the town. And there's nothing I can do about it. But the big guy's dead. And, they're running towards this. I don't know what they're doing, but they are dead. Not really too worried about that. Recent Viking attack minus 35% happiness, or 35 happiness. Let's run a festival to counteract that. It's because we did actually... well, we technically lost it, according to that. We technically lost it, and that's a problem. Look at that guy there. Where's he going? Okay. He can float across the ground, float along the ground, and then disappear when he gets to the edge. Fine, I guess. Maybe that's why we lost, if he has those abilities, to be honest with you. If he's Thor, then obviously we're going to have a little bit of an issue. Right, so let's just continue on. We are going to now demolish this and then build up. I know I said I wasn't going to do that, but we've just had an attack, so I'm not really too worried about another Viking attack. Obviously, we could have had another dragon attack, but these things seem to fire anyway, so you know what? I'm not really too bothered. Let us just turn that off. And make sure that the others are off as well. Yes, they are. Grow more food that we can use. Some of the peasants are miserable. Yes, that's because of the recent Viking attack. But that's now finished. And as you can see, it's now trending towards 177. In terms of gold, still way, way up there. No problem at all. I'm still of the opinion that what the game lacks is a trading system. Like a way to trade with a fictional other empire that's somewhere else. Either way, there should be like a way to say... like a harbour or something. Having a harbour would be very good, and you can just put a harbour down. You can just pay gold for resources or something like that. Would be very, very nice. But I guess that's not what the game's about. I know a lot of people have said this game is it's very, very simplistic and very, very basic. And yeah, I guess you are right. But I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Obviously, because I've played it so much. Right, let's just wait for this to be completed, and then I'll build this one. It's taking quite a while to finish it off, but hey ho. We've got 4 people idle, so I don't know why they're taking a while to finish these. Maybe if I crack on with some more building, there will... 1, 2, 3. There'll be less idle people. There's no particular reason for me to focus on this side, by the way. I'm doing it that way. This is almost finished, as you can see. It requires 2 more bits of wood, and we are very close to that. We've now got that. We will close that as well. We don't need that running. Going to delete that. 2, 3. There's no central point really of this, is there? We could really go around and change this, but that's okay. Don't really want to delete that because this one isn't finished either. So, what haven't we got? We've got the tavern over that corner, but it doesn't really cover a lot of the stuff around here. Maybe we could get another one. Do we need another one though? I don't think we do really. I don't think we really do. That stockpile's starting to really stockpile stuff. Look how high that's going. Yeah, no, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Our dragon's no match for our might. You know, we had a dragon. Forests have so much food, and yeah, okay. Basically, it's saying that we've got so much resources we can't do anything with it. I'll tell you what you could do, though, instead. Could you crack on building the walls that I've ordered? I'm going to turn off that. Don't need 2 foresters. Oh, we've got 11 people idle now, have we? Okay. Maybe it's best that I continue building, then. So, demolish that. Demolish that. And then it is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Same for this side. Now, this archway, as you can see, it is a stock height. Now, I've only ever built up to this course. If you go higher than that, I don't know what happens. But it's going to be interesting finding out, right? Castle. Tower of blistering. Some quarries have no place to store the stone. You can store it in the wall that I'm building, mate, to be quite honest with you. And they're building it quite fast. Demolish those either side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is quite tall now. I mean, imagine you bought that house thinking, oh yeah, you get a nice little view over the castle when you're in this top window. Not for long! We just go bang, 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 bang. Just have a massive course of brick going right along the outside. Yeah. Look at the range of these, though. Look, in fact, this one has got enough range to hit the shore. They are not getting in there with ease, that's for sure. 1, 2. Yeah, 215. Not too bad. Peasants are very happy. That's good. Let's make them even more happy by running a festival. Food is fine. Quarry is always a bit of an issue because of the amount of stone we're using. But we knew that anyway. If we can get the entire stretch done, if we can get all of this done in one go, I'd be very, very happy with that, actually. If we get all of these walls and stuff done. These ones are almost complete. One, 2, 3. There we are. Some people have been asking about expansion. What is the plan for expansion? I must confess, at the moment, there isn't one. Once we've got this wall done and double thicknessed, and then we need some more defences around this area, we will put probably another house in this corner. And then if we wanted to expand, we could easily expand this way, but then we'd have to have some more food. I think once we've got the walls and this other bit put in, we will almost certainly call it done. There's a dragon, another dragon. We'll almost certainly call it done because I think I just think more expansion would be a bit more annoying, to be quite honest with you. Look at the dragon going over there. And I've done something wrong here. That should be... these are wrong. That should be an archer tower. That should be a crossbow type thing. Okay, so we're going to have to change that. Not going to change it now because we've got a dragon wandering around the place. Maybe she's come for a pork pie or something. We have good bakers in this place, as you see. It's dead. Right, so we will, for a start, turn that off. We will demolish that, and we'll demolish that. And then we'll have that in there, and then that in there. Alright, that's fine. This is getting built. Did we put a arch tower on that? Actually, is that tall enough? I don't know if I've made that tall enough, you know. Not too sure. Either way, oh, happiness is trending towards 96. Can we activate that festival and go trend towards... Yes, trending towards 102. For a moment there, it was trending towards 102. Never seen that. Right, demolish that, and demolish that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. And yes, it does look like... Oh god, a terrible plague has made... 46 peasants have taken ill. By the way, I did open this other hospital thinking that actually the plague is really going to cause some issues. Looks like that cost of stone doesn't go higher than that, but we might get it higher when we build these ones, but we'll see how it goes. So, put the arch tower... the blister tower in there, a couple of those in. We will then turn off that tower because we don't need them. And once those are done, we just go around this outside. In terms of stone, 29. Yeah, obviously having a lot of issues with stone, lack of it. That's just the part of the cost when building this much. I mean, look at the size of this. The defences are just much higher and better now. We're just going to wait until... Oh, that's not actually completed. Nowhere near completed, in fact. Well, we don't have any peasants idle, but... The question is, if I get another manor house in here, would that cause us issues? Would that put us on negative food? Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? I'm going to place it down, and if we are on negative food, there is some farmable land around here. So... see how it goes. We will turn that off. We will demolish that and demolish that and then build it up. That's the wrong thing. 1, 2, 3. 1. Damn it! Out of stone. So 2 more courses on that. We'll have to remember that. 2 more courses of brick. Let's run another festival. Some peasants being taken ill, but it looks like they're going to be cured. 2 hospitals. Should be fine. And if those don't work, they can always go in the church and pray. Or maybe they'll do it the other way around. Maybe they'll go in the church first and then actually go to science. Because, you know, hey-ho. Some people are like that. Right, that's... ooh, that's a fair amount of... Vikings, wouldn't you say? Yes, that's a fairly... That's actually a fairly dodgy view as well. Imagine looking at that. It's a fairly imposing view, that's for sure. Let's turn these on. Not that I think we need anyone in there. Yes, it's a fairly imposing view. You've landed on the shores, and you have to go through all of this at, well, that wall there. Look at that. The arch towers are already firing. Just because of the range. Yeah. Dead. This is the problem, look. People are happily going about their daily business when they should be getting inside the wall. There should be a button so everybody charges in. I mean, look, the gate's automatically closed. As you can see, the gate is automatically closed, so it knows to do that. But why peasants decide to stand around the outside, look, and happily work, and now one's been taken off. And there's nothing I can do about that. That just it's yeah. There should be either peasants, as soon as Vikings attack, they should all go inside, or there should be an emergency round everybody up and get inside type jobby button. But there isn't. There's also one of those, and he's dead. He hit it once and then died. So we're going to have minus happiness, yes, minus 35 trauma for the attack. That also seems to be a bit annoying as well, that you don't get variations of the, variation trauma. You don't get varying trauma levels. You just get, it's minus 35 if you've been attacked by Vikings and you didn't successfully defend every single one. Like if one person gets taken, minus 35. If half your castle gets destroyed, minus 35. There doesn't seem to be any variation in that. Bit of an oversight, I think. Anyway, I'm thinking at some point, by the way, of deleting maybe... What's the most centralised point? It's around here. Deleting maybe that house and putting in a very, very tall tower, like an archer tower to defend it. Although, I don't know if that is the way to go. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know a lot. It looks like we do have some people idle. So what I'm going to do is actually turn these on. Because it's important that we man them properly. Even though we don't need to. I know the game is perfectly comfortable using artificial intelligence and computer-aided algorithms and stuff to fire these 14th century crossbows, but you know, either way, I don't think we'll bother with that one. Reminds me of Monkey Island. It's the X2000 Blastathon with the auto tracking and fax modem. Yeah, on a cannon. There's also a joke about what's the joke he made? Oh yeah, he goes, look at that, it's a bit dodgy. It must be that subcode 17th century wiring or something. Monkey Island, one of the best series. In fact, my favourite adventure game, The Curse of Monkey Island, best adventure game I've ever played. You know, there's a special place in my heart for The Dig, even though it's fairly poor, and also Full Throttle. By the way, the remaster, fantastic. And you know, I like the odd adventure game, but yeah, Curse of Monkey Island, par excellence, magnifique. It is amaze balls. Right, let's 1, 2, 3 finish these sides off here. Damn it. One more stone and we'd be Reed. We will be Al Reed in a second. There we go. We're Alan Reed now. Sorted. And a dragon turns up. Where is the dragon? Oh, comes this way. It's going to go right across the centre. In fact, look at that. You can see all of the arcs of fire. I'm not really too worried then, because we can pretty much hit the centre from the outside because of the height of these towers. So, we've got 181 people. Let's just speed up because that's just running away now. 181 people, non-idle. It seems that food is... food might be a problem. We'll see what this harvest brings. 400 odd. You know what? I think we are still on positive food. Yes, we are. I don't think there's any issue there at all. Right. The tower there. That's fine. I think this is one more. No, it's not one more. I think that's fine. And finally, that one. There we go. I can probably close that hospital now. Or rather... No, I'm not going to demolish it. I'm just going to close it. Do I close it? Do I need to? I don't know. I don't know if I need to. I think I'll just keep it as is. In terms of... Oh my god. No, that bothers me somewhat. That really does bother me, that. Look at that. I mean, I know we're not really in a time of health and safety regulations, and some would argue that's a good thing. I would argue that the majority are there to keep people safe. You know, there's some daft ones, obviously, but on the whole, generally a good thing. However, Yeah, I think there's some violation going on there. I mean, for a start, you're stacking boxes of rough stone on top of each other. Which is just wrong. You touch that, this thing's going to cut... Yeah, people are going to die. In fact, you do get... there you go. Sire, one of our peasants died in a woodcutting accident. I assume it wasn't a stacking accident. It was stockpiles. I'm not convinced myself. I'm not convinced. Anyway, these are almost done. This one is the last one to be completerated. Let's just put a ballista tower there. And then that should be... That should be all of the walls. Is that right? Is that all of our defences? I think it would be. We haven't got one here, by the way, and there's no reason for that. We just haven't done it. Groom off where the wings start. Peasants think we're an excellent ruler, and the dragon will think twice before coming here again. Yes, I'm sure it will. Let's have a festival, because why not? And we now have 5 peasants idle. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another course, because we're making it even taller. So, with those extra peasants, we've managed to have all of our towers, these ballista towers, open. And we will get extra fire rate and stuff because of the soldier skill. The problem, though, is money. Oh no, we're still profit. We're still in profit. If you close these, because it does take, look, 6 gold per year, so 6, 12, 18, 24... You're probably talking 48 maybe by the time you count all of these towers. That's not including these ones here, which take 4 gold a year. So, in fact, it comes up to 88. There you go. It tells me there. It's 88 paid to soldiers. But we're getting 100 tax revenue, so that's fine. If I close these, then A, they still fire, and B, we don't pay the tax, so we could do that. But no, I don't think that's the way forward. Let's just open up this forestry area again. We're now at a point, though, where we don't have all the builders because of the amount of people that are on these towers. So maybe it's best if I turn some of them off. And I'm going to turn these 2 off because I'll just think this corner is off. And then I can easily turn them back on later on. And that gives us more gold, which we don't really care about because we've got so much of it. It's a first world problem. Literally too much gold. But... more important thing is we get more workers, which allows us to build more stonework. There we go. Right, I think we are going to leave it there. Very productive episode. I think it's shown that actually we are, barring serious events or injury, illness, sickness, huge dragon, massive Viking horde, etc., we are fairly okay. I'm interested to see what the game flings at us in terms of the next Viking attack. The last one was quite strong, and we didn't have all of the defences, and they didn't get anywhere near us. Don't know what the next one's going to bring. As always, though, we'll see what happens. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, and generic partings.